Cancers, what do we have for Cancers, Divine Mother? The Wheel. You start off with the Wheel, Cancers, okay? Expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can now move forward and make great progress. I love that for my Cancers. I do love that for you guys. Bottom of the deck, you have your current path isn't leading you toward the happiest possible outcome. I hear you, Spirit. Just give me 1 second. So why not change it? Always maintain integrity and compassion, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. So a few messages are coming through, Cancers. Okay. In terms of love, which I guess we'll start there. There are a collective of you that found this video. And you are dealing with somebody who you care about, who you love, who you feel like that's your person. And that's great. But you're not meant to hold on to them right now. Okay? You have to understand that there's certain chapters that are closing within the dynamic of your connection. Either that person needs to grow, either you need to grow, either they need to do something different with their life, or you need to, however it's meant to show up in your specific connection, it's asking you to move forward from it. Like move forward from the thought of always constantly thinking about them, or like I want them, or I miss them, or I love them, or when they're going to call. Move forward from that. Cancers, huge energy coming in for you is that love yourself. Okay, this is supposed to be a beautiful change for water energy in general, especially Cancers over the next 18 months. Okay, especially because we have Jupiter transiting for us, right? So, and Jupiter is about abundance, it's about expansion. Okay, so you're meant to expand on whatever it is. When you pour into yourself, you're meant to expand on that business that I do. You're meant to expand on the love that you're giving to yourself. Try new things, go out to have new adventures. But this is really speaking, I'm getting this from Spirit, that it's like go above and beyond your life. Like what you're used to now, what you've been accustomed to be comfortable or to be normal is not meant to be normal. Within the next 6 months, you're going to see a huge change. You're going to be a different person. Some of you may move entirely, change jobs or change positions, but it's to move forward, upward, right? Which is hence why you have expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can now move forward and make great progress. This comes when you're able to let go of this. And if it's not, because again, this is collective, so we're stepping away from the love part. If it's not in love, it's in friendship. If it's not in friendship, it's in a career. For some of you, it's a couple of the things. Like all of this is going to hit you at one time for some of you. But it's about you letting go of things that, like I'm hearing, like they're just not changing. The behavior is the same, the pattern is the same, or it's very mundane. If you're at a position or at a job that you feel like over and over again, you're just circulating, doing the same thing, it's not for you. It's meant for you it's meant for you to move forward. Okay, so Cancers, you guys are walking in an abundant time. I do love this for you, but in order for you to have the most happiest possible outcome, in order for you to live your next level, you have to be willing to let go or close a chapter on certain ideas, perspectives, certain attachments, certain outcomes. And when it comes to love, because I could hear you guys saying like, well, I feel like this is, it's going to be meant to be. And you know that old phrase, if it's meant for you, it will come back to you. Spirits, they're saying like, they're not saying that it's not meant for you. They're not saying that that relationship or that connection isn't meant to go far. But right now, you're giving too much energy or thought into something. And like, oh no, we need you to close this door because we got a summer. I have one of my clients in my head saying hot girl summer. You have a summer coming up for you guys that is meant to be amazing. Like Cancers, this summer, you're going to have a lot of people interested in you, a lot of love offers. For some of you, you are ending something old, starting something new, you're taking a chance on something. But it's like, it's giving very main energy. What is that? Main character energy. Main character energy. Okay, so have that to look forward to. And I'm not saying go out there and sow your wild oats, right? No, don't go out there and, but enjoy life. That's what I'm saying. Enjoy life, okay? Your focus, the focus isn't to be on the next person or the what if of the person you're currently connected to. It's supposed to be you falling in love with yourself and taking a chance on doing something new with yourself, whether it's moving, traveling, whether it's starting a whole new career. That's really big for a lot of you. But it's meant for you to do something that you were afraid to do, doubting yourself, or in denial of, okay? So that's for my Cancers. All right. Let's see. What do we have next? Scorpios. What do we have for Scorpios, Divine Mother? Okay. Scorpios, you have the 10 of Autumn. It says contentment comes from knowing that your finances are secure and your family's material needs are taken care of. It's important to honor traditions and have pride in your heritage and the accomplishments of your ancestors. Bottom of the deck, it says you've worked hard and you've created impressive and worthy. And what you've created is impressive and worthy of protecting. Annoying challenges may pop up, but don't worry, you'll get through them just as you have in the past. Scorpios, whether you're Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever the placement, you were worried about your finances for a long time. You went through a lot of setbacks, obstacles, closed doors, just like frustrating. Like you get ahead a little bit, you feel like it's going well, and all of a sudden, boom, right? But with the divine God source, this is a no judgment zone. So please don't. This is not what we're here for. If you leave a comment like that, you will be erased. Okay. Your comment will be erased. But whatever you believe in, whatever your faith is in, they're letting you know. Okay, you are walking into your season of wealth. For some of you, I hear your spirit. For some of you, the hard work you've put in is going to pay off. The investments you made is going to pay off. The work in creating that business, that league, that community, that clothing brand. Somebody, I hear spirit say, for some of you, it's like that level of healing. Okay. All of it's going to pay off. You told me to go back to, let's look back at this card. Oh, they're highlighting, don't worry. A lot of you stress a lot. It's like you go from 0 to 1,000. I always say Scorpios are the fire of the water energies, water signs. But you're learning how to calm that down. Whether it's counting to 10, whether you're going to church, whether you're praying, setting intention, whether you're meditating, you're learning how to dial back a little bit. And that's what Spirit is like so proud of you about. Because it's like you have such an intensity about you, right? And it's beautiful. It's meant to be passionate, but that energy is meant to be given to the right things, right? Not to everything. Not everything has to be intense, because Spirit's like there's some things that you get so intense about where God and the divine, the universe is trying to tell you, hey, listen, take a deep breath. You don't see what we're doing on the other side. Give it 2 days and you're about to be blessed with a opportunity. Give it a week and your whole life is going to change for the better. Give it, 4 days or to the weekend and you're going to find your true love, whatever that is, right? You get so caught up in the frustrations, and part of that dynamic with the water fire energy is learning to find balance in that. Okay, your intensity, your passion is beautiful. You could be a little bit paranoid, which is fine. But it's just like learning to find balance. Okay, so if you were looking for a sign of like, hey, is my life going to change? Are things going to get better? Is everything that I put into, every sacrifice I made, every tear I've cried, are blessings going to pour into my life? The answer is yes. Okay, Scorpios, so I love that for you guys. Moving on to Pisces. Pisces, take a deep breath. Just lighting my incense. My incense keep going out. Okay. Pisces. Chariot, Cancer energy. Bottom of the deck, Princess of Spring. Okay, so for Pisces, you can successfully balance various or opposing energies at once through determination and focus. You've earned the rewards and recognition you're receiving. And then you have creative opportunities that you feel passionate about are fluttering away. Personal growth and broadened horizons will spark fresh and original ideas. Okay, Pisces. Love you guys. Especially Pisces men. I love you guys. But sometimes, a lot of the time, an unhealed Pisces man who hasn't grown yet can get caught up in the procrastination, the victimizing, the, oh, I don't know. You guys are so talented. Men and women, you guys are so talented. It's about you believing that talent. It's about you getting a discipline of like, you know what? I believe in myself. I'm going to go do it. I'm not going to care what anybody says. I'm not going to worry about what if it does, what if it doesn't work. I'm just going to go do it. And so with the Chariot here, this is what I'm getting from the divine. What I'm hearing from them is, hey, listen, you are blessed with talent. You are blessed with the ability, the most, outside of Sagittarius, considered the most psychic sign. We are communicating with you. I always find Pisces energy to be funny because considering you guys are one of the most psychic signs, you also have a problem with believing in that aspect until you reach a certain level of your spiritual growth, okay? And it's that tangible earth energy that you guys kind of have this relation with, but which is understandable. But once you own it, once you own who you are and your abilities are and your magic is and your power is and your confidence and, you know what, I'm gonna just go do it in your own space, it's successful, it's beautiful, it's undeniable, okay, guys? So please, for my Pisces, you're being called to transform. You have two butterflies here, which are about transformation, which are about change, okay? Which are about birthing something that is beautiful, okay? You've been sitting on this energy for so long and they're like, okay, that's enough. Chop, chop, let's go. All right, so for my Pisces or anybody with Pisces placements, please take this as a sign to take the initiative. Like, this is your time to go forward. They're giving you the opportunity now. They're not letting you wait. Like, nope, you can get better. Nope, you can work that job. Nope, you can create that art. Nope, you can, whatever that art is, you can put out that book. You can start the business. You could go to the dance class, whatever it is, go do it. Go do it, because you guys have the ability to completely transform your life right now. Okay, so I love that for you guys. Okay, Pisces, that's for my water signs. Let's get into earth energies. It's gonna be a long video, so I'm gonna be posting with a different I gotta figure that part out to make sure that the videos come out. I can do more on the videos when I'm doing like all signs energy. All right, so let's see. Earth energy, let's go with Taurus. Divine Mother, what do we have for Taurus? Guys, take a deep breath. Ooh, I like this. King of Spring. Very fiery energy. High Priestess. Love that. Okay, Taurus or Taurus placements. It says, now's your moment to step up to a leadership role. Don't back away from the spotlight, as your plans will be successful so long as you stay focused upon the big picture. I find this funny for you guys. You guys actually have been reaping the rewards I'm being shown. Like, in other words, that process has already started for you. You've already received a lot of gains. New career, new job, especially with finances. You have to release a little bit of that stubborn energy. Okay. But you have already entered this space. So now they're saying, okay, what's next? Step up. Let's go. Chop, chop. Right. You're meant to lead in whatever it is that you're doing right now. Okay. So if it's a job, you're meant to ask for the promotion, or the raise. If it is an idea or a business that you've already started, okay, next level, next steps, let's go. If it's about creating stability in your home when it comes to wealth and finance, it's like, okay, well, what do you need to change in your household in order to establish, I don't know, like a $5,000 a month income, or order to have a $40,000 savings at the end of the year? You are being asked to lead and readjust, okay? With the High Priest in the bottom of this deck, it says, this is a time to pause and reflect, not to take action, trusting your spiritual gifts, as nothing is hidden from the divine intuition. However, you are called to take action in the sense of leadership, okay? And in every aspect of your life: home, family, friends, career, business, whatever that is. You are called to take action, but you're called to do it like you're reflect on it. So remember, I was saying to you, you're meant to readjust things in your life. That's the reflective period. Okay, what is it need, what in your life needs readjustment? Because, and they just showed me like a lot of they showed me like the 10 of Pentacles energy. So there is an abundance, especially financial gain, that you're meant to have. They're saying by the end of this year, by the end of 2025, you're going to have a lot of financial gain if you establish some type of discipline now. So let's say your focus is getting your bills down. Do you really need 10 subscriptions? Just saying. Do you really need, Tauruses love to the finer things, right? Do you really need all those designer handbags? Do you really need to go shopping? Do you really need to buy the 10 different facial washes? Just saying, find something that works for you and break it down. Everything else, they're saying, I hear you, Spirit, thank you. They're saying the things that you don't use, that's not like in a constant rotation, you can donate it. You can give it to people less fortunate. That's how you're pouring back into the world, into the community, okay? So I want you to really take note of that while you're planning. This is about planning this is about you stepping up and leading, but also planning and reflecting for what the outcome. So set the intentions of how do you want the end of your 2025 to look like? Right? What type of success do you want? Where do you want to be in your business or your company or your job or your family life? Like maybe it's something within your family dynamic. Maybe things aren't great at home, but how can you implement more of your time? How can you spend more time with your children, more time with your kids? For some of you, I just got this like really sad feeling that it's almost like you feel like you're not giving enough to your children. You're not spending enough quality time. It kind of feels a little bit overwhelming, stressful. Which as a mother, I get it. As a parent, I understand or I overstand. So they're saying like, how can you dial back on certain things to pour more into the things that matter? Okay, priorities. Okay, guys. So that's for Taurus energy. Let's go into Capricorn energy. Spirit's like shuffle again. Got it. As we're going into Capricorn energy, guys, if you guys could please like and leave a comment below onto this video. Just helps the views get up. I do have another channel as well related to just collective guidance. And soon I will be posting my podcast and my Instagram and like my different platforms. I'm going to connect them all so you guys can have them, okay? For those of you that don't know, mostly what I do give readings. I do give psychic mediumship readings as well. I help a lot of people transform their life. And I'm sure my OGs, my VIPs can leave a comment below and, confirm that. But it's just, if you are in a space where you feel stuck, if you want to learn your gifts more, if you want to strengthen your abilities, if you need to find your purpose, I help people come back into alignment. I help them overcome grief, healing, not healing. I help them heal by overcoming grief and pain, hardship. I help them see the things that they're not seeing clearly and help them get rid of certain negative energies that are around them or that you've built up yourself, because we can do that. When we live in a state of depression or anxiety, those are manifestations that you can pour into, and you give more energy and power to that versus pouring into yourself, okay? So if you want to work with me, go ahead and shoot me an email. It's Lovelightoraclereadings, all right, at gmail.com. I believe the link should be in the description below. But yeah, that's what I do. I promise you won't be disappointed. Not everybody's aligned with me, so I do offer I do offer at a reducted price, like a intro reading, just to kind of see if you're just like, I just want to see, I don't know if I align with her, I want to see what she can do for me, what she says. Go ahead, that should be in the link as well. My website should be up by this coming weekend, okay? All right, so for my Capricorns, you have the Two of Autumn. It says you may be under I'm laughing because of some of my clients. You may be under stress because of multiple jobs or too many responsibilities for one person to manage. It's important to balance your work and personal life and bring a spirit of fun in all that you do. Bottom of the deck, you too have the Chariot. It says you can successfully balance various or opposing energies all once through determination and focus. You earn the rewards and recognition you're receiving. Literally what I just heard from Spirit is, what are you stressing about? Guys, my caps, you guys, my tangible signs, my like, I believe it, but I need it like 20 days ago. My signs that work hard. Like I have, a Capricorn friend, and I tell like their motto, and I'm like, it's such a Capricorn motto, is work hard, play harder. And now this person's grown. It took them a while to learn that and to find balance in that. But this is what they're saying to you. So for a certain collective of Capricorns, you guys are just worrying and focusing too much on the like, kind of like perfecting. I should have had this done. I should have had that done. I need to get this done. I need to get that. Deep breath. Make a list. Okay, make a list. Make little bullet points. And if you accomplish 3 of those things, awesome. I know my caps are like, no, I need it all done like 2 days ago. Okay, but make a list, get organized, work on it little by little, okay? Success is here, okay? The divine is literally pushing you forward. Success is here, okay? They're saying literally, look, time to kick back and relax. Like, it's time for you to just chill. So just chill. Work on what you're working on a little each day, finding balance in work and enjoying life. Go out with your boys, go out with your girls, go out with your husband or your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Find balance in that. Make date nights, or just take a day where you're just like, I'm going to do absolutely nothing today. Like, I'm going to watch Netflix and chill, eat some ice cream or pizza or fruit. Healthy habits here, right? Whatever it is. Like, these are the things that you're meant to find the balance in, okay? So for my Capricorns, there's no need to worry. All right, jot it all down. If you feel like there's a lot, and this is for any sign, if you feel like there's a lot on your mental, I always tell my clients, get a journal, write it all out. If you are a singer or an artist, paint it out, sing it out, find an outlet, because you need to transfer that energy within you onto something else. Okay, you need to release it out. So do that. There's too much. You're worried about nothing. You have success here for you. It's just about you finding balance. Now, I also am hearing that there's something that's a transformation or a change that's going to occur. There's something, that a bump in the road, they're saying, that's going to occur soon. And they're saying it's an adjustment. The bump is made to make an adjustment, is what I just heard. Don't look at it like, oh, here we go again, or another thing on my plate. No. It's not going to be long lasting. It's just a bump that's made to make an adjustment of your journey and to make sure everything's aligned. So let's say it is let's not focus on love. Let's say, okay, my spirit said focus on love. Okay. Let's say it's your love interest, husband, boyfriend, whatever, girlfriend, wife, or just crush. And the bump is you find out that they have somebody else. Does that hurt? Does that bother you? Yes. But the bump is made to realign you. So what's going to happen is during that bump, it's going to be like, you know what? I don't even know what I saw in that person like a couple of days later. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's going to realign you. So this way you can go, so that what's meant to come into for you, the person that's meant for you is going to find you, or you them. You guys are going to, I'm hearing like, bump into each other, like cross paths with one another, okay? If it's finance, let's say you check your bank account, you had, I don't know, $200 here, and the next minute a bill came out that you weren't expecting. It's a bump to cause realignment, okay? Something they're saying in terms of finances, if money is not there or gone or falls short, more money's coming in, okay? Certain things needed to be taken care of. Like, you don't see all the chess pieces, the chess game that's playing behind the scenes, right? With God's source of divine. You don't see that. So trust in the process. The best thing I could tell you, have faith with whomever you believe. Have faith. Most importantly, have faith in yourself. If you're like, I'm meant to have a better life. I'm meant for this business to be good. I'm meant for divine love. It's going to happen for you. It's about you having that faith for you, okay? Having that faith within yourself. Set intention, pray, meditate, do all the things, especially because you're earth energy. Go out in nature. My earth signs, go out in nature. That's going to recharge your spirit and cleanse you so quickly, okay? If you can't go out in nature, try to take a cleansing bath or shower. Keep plants in your home. But if you can, I couldn't encourage that enough, okay? So I'm just trying to see if they want to say anything else. Nope, that's it. Okay, so that's for my Capricorns. Who else? Who else? Taurus, Cap, Virgos. Okay, let's go. Try not to bang it so loud on the table because the mic is right there. Okay, so for my, what did I say, Virgos? Divine. Oh. Virgos. Okay. Virgos, you have the Prince of Winter. It says, get ready for progress. The speed of the situation requires you to choose logic and intellect over emotion and make your decisions quickly. What Spirit just said to me is that tell my Virgos it's going to happen. They need to get back to who they are, because Virgos, even though they are sensitive, they are more logical than emotional. Some of you guys kind of, probably due to the transits, became a little bit more emotional this past week, okay? With the Hermit card here, it says, take time for contemplation to retreat and go within. Be a beacon for others on their path of spiritual enlightenment. Virgos, you guys have a direct connection to the divine. And anybody you come encounter with, energetically, through conversation, on social media, you help them to some capacity. You don't even know you're helping them. It could be as simple as you liking a post or leaving a comment. The way that inspires them, makes them feel good, or has them notice something about themselves you don't realize, okay? So take that into account. Like, you may not see the subtle ways that you pour into other people's lives, but you do. So what they're asking you, because you don't see this, I'm getting, and there's this sense of feeling like overwhelmed, a little bit overwhelmed. Retreat. Okay, retreat. Don't isolate, but retreat. Go within. Earth's your best friend. Nature's your best friend. Get out there. Go hiking. Go for a run. Go for a walk. Whatever. But you're meant to retreat for this small period of time. It's not going to be long for this small period of time. So just recharge yourself. I am hearing turn your phone off. You don't need to be there for everybody. I'm hearing, give yourself more grace. My perfectionists, Virgos are the perfectionists, right? Like, just a little bit of OCD. And not everything has to be perfect. If you have a Virgo, know a Virgo, then you know. But there is some level, being a sign that's very critical, because you are very knowledgeable and very wise. There is some level of critique that you need to give yourself, is what I just heard. Okay. Bottom of the deck, it says, don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams. You may have several priorities may have several priorities staring for your attention at once, but you can do it. Again, that's that energy of feeling overwhelmed, right? But they're saying don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams. So even though you're feeling like, if you're feeling overwhelmed, but there is a goal to, I don't know, plan your friend's baby shower, a wedding, business, drawing, events. Maybe you said, I'm going to plan to go out this weekend. Even though you're feeling overwhelmed, set intention. You know what? It's going to work itself out. I'm going to go out Saturday. Not sure. I'm going to go out around 5. Not sure all the details, but that's okay. And I say that because for other signs, you may say that's not big of a deal. For Virgos, that's a big of a deal. Planners, if you have a true Virgo, they have everything written in, penciled in, and they like things to happen accordingly. If you're a Virgo and that's not the case, it's probably because of your other placements, which could be a relief. Okay. But for those Virgos that I'm speaking with, they're saying just the divine God source is like, breathe. Okay. A lot of earth energy. Y'all need to breathe a little bit overwhelmed. Okay. Yeah, that's all they have. Okay. So that's for my Virgo energies. Interesting. Guys are cute.